And welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently the Thursday the 11th of September 2025. It is 11:29 a.m. and the current temperature is 27.9 degrees Celsius, feels like 27.4, 58% humidity, 0 millimeters of rain since 9 a.m. So we're going over Gundy Hill at the moment, heading towards town. I've already been and got video of the new TJ's Diner. I was there when it opened at 8 a.m. So you can see that video that's available now on YouTube. You can also see a photo album of it on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. If you want to check that out, feel free to add your own photos if you go in there. Feel free to add your own photos to old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Hopefully TJ's Diner does really well. They keep the prices good. One thing I did notice though is it could do with some air conditioning, especially in our summers. It's going to be boiling hot in there. It's all ceiling fans. But anyway, let's head into town. It's been a little while since I've done some videos due to the I was a little bit under the weather for a few days. Sounds like Sunday to yesterday. Just a little bit weak and run down, I think, from doing too much, but that's alright. We're good now. So they're doing work on Reese Plumbing. They were doing some when I went past before, putting new signage up, I'd say, judging by the look of it. And there's sirens. There were sirens earlier too, I could hear them. What is it? Ambulance. Wow. That's a bone-chilling noise, that one. Hopefully whoever is going to be okay, what that's for. Yeah. Looks like they're doing work with Telstra and that too, because up here where the Telstra pits are, there's people working there. They're putting in the new fibre stuff, so I meant to have already done. But anyway, this is Station Street we're about to go over. And I noticed this morning when I come down to go to TJ's Diner, there's a Newcastle Coast Realty sign here. They still had the old one behind it. Yeah, just about ran me over. I had right away. Yeah, zooming past like a complete idiot. Anyway, the sign was different when I went past this morning. On the back of it, like you could still see the old sign. It was like it wasn't white. With all that behind it. But anyway, it's all good. Yeah, that was nice. Hopefully I got their number plate on the video. Stuff them. People are going to do stuff like that. Revs up and shows off and does all this stuff. There's no need for that. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Just turns in. Yeah, it would have been far off hitting me. I don't appreciate that at all. So these are Telstra people. Lucky guys, and probably in there. In the pit. So they've done all the work on Goodyear. There's no workers working on the roof and that like there was other times. Yeah. It wasn't much fun, that car nearly hitting me then. Gotta be careful out there. You just never know what's going to happen. Didn't even stop and apologise or any of that sort of stuff. Just revved up the motor as they went down the street like a clown. So there's a few vehicles at TJ's Diner. I don't know how good the sign will be to show it, but anyway, such as it is. Yeah, hopefully they've had a fair few people come through. It does really well and the food's great and all that. There's a few people eating in there now. If those people out there I would have shown a little bit more as I went past. There's your Gundi auto wash. See if we can see any changes along the way into town. No, that's a nice car, nice old school car. Got Cobra Jet as the number plate. Revving up while they're in there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of show-offs. But anyway, whatever. It's an old school car there too. Look, did they have a thing on today? Something that I missed? Probably. Some sort of car show somewhere. Might see a few more hopefully along the way. .180 Edith Street. Whew. It's pretty bright. That white paint on there is showing up really, really bright in person. Like crazy bright. Wasn't like that earlier when I come past. Well, it didn't seem so bright, but it was earlier in the day, so. There's another one there. Now there's supposed to be some sort of car thing in October sometime, but and just before the one just before the that Art Deco stuff, something to do with that. If anyone knows of any of that sort of stuff, or they see stuff about things like that, let me know in the comments, or let me know on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. There's one of the other ones. It's the one that was at the car wash. That was a nice car, the one that nearly ran me over, but it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. No need for that. How close, and revving up and showing off. He's video recording, I'll show him. There's people like that, sadly. Like the ones near the old KFC that did it. They like, record this. And they're real smart alecky around the corner, fishtailing it and whatever else, revving up. Yeah, well, I don't want them. Doesn't matter how stupid people act, I don't want them to end up in a car crash. But have some sort of common sense. A lot of people don't, and a lot of people do, so it just makes it hard for the people who do have common sense and do the right thing. When you get people like that, yahoos, thugs, whatever you want to call them, buffheads, meatheads, yobbos, 1,000 different names. The old leaks. We've shown all these in full detail before on the outside, so we can't show everything. But we do as much detail as we can, as we always do. Actually, should we doing something here? There you go, scissor lift thing there. I wonder if something's going to finally go in here. It's been a couple of years since anything was in there. since Better Home and Living was in there. The sign's gone off there. Yeah, the Better Home and Living sign's gone off there. We'll turn around and show that in a sec. We can get far enough away. You can smell paint. There you go, the sign's gone. Something might be going in there. So wait and see. Watch this space. I'll certainly let everyone know if I see anything when I go past. Nothing's happened to the Goonda Hill Hotel yet, even though the lady told my mother to tell me they were doing it the next week. Painting and that, but nothing's come of it. That was a few weeks ago now. It's Ibis Street that I'm going over. Super cheap auto. Rebel coffee across there. Yes, so the TJ's Diner is run by a guy that used to have Bedrock Cafe. I don't know his name. I don't know if TJ has anything to do with his name or a nickname or what the deal is. You can have a look at my video of TJ's Diner. You'll see him in there. But yeah, no, feel free to take photos in there of you, especially of your food, and show us on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. It'd be good to see what the food looks like and that. You can see my loaded fries that I got, which I wish had a little bit more topping on it for the price. It was about $13. Pets Domain, this blue building. But yeah, well, they were pretty nice. They went cold pretty fast, but I was walking home with them, so you know, it's alright. Sort of expected it. If I'd have eaten them straight away there, I wasn't bringing them home to share, well then it would have been different. Charles Street coming up with the old KFC. Move away from Chappie. Out of respect. Give him a nod and a hello, and he just looks at me like I was speaking some other language. Fair enough. Whatever boats you float. That's just Charles. Corner of Charles and Edith Street, Bruce Highway. So if you're looking for DJ's Diner, it's across from the Metro service station. The corner of Cassowary and Edith Street / Bruce Highway. Yeah, it's still broken here, they haven't covered that up. But they might have put a board on it by now. Nah, that's crazy. Oh. Quite a warm day. The humidity is not as high, but it's still quite warm. Island Coast Ward. The old Sepand house to my right. And where Bill Service Centre, and before that Golden Fleece used to be just here. Where the street light is here. This sort of industrial, big street light type thing. Someone yelling out and going off. At another driver or something. What's it seem like? Hey? No, if you look in the back of that ute, hey? Bale of hay. Some crazy drivers. This is Gladys Street. Burson Auto Parts just up there. Bunnings. Cars come out of nowhere sometimes. Just turn out of the blue. See if I can get across. Beat this one. Anzac Memorial Park across there. Often known as King George Park too. There's another old car too. It's got end. That's the one that I've seen outside, Rain and Horn. No, I have taken a slight bit of video on the way through. There's Innisfail Chemics, the one with the solar panels on it. And the bus stop. One heading north. If you're heading south to go on the other side. A few people sitting there. Anyway, we've got to cross over. Lots of traffic being the Bruce Highway. Being nearly midday. Cars just pull out. Often when they see you coming they pull out too. I've had that multiple times. Be nice if this was a zebra crossing. Be a lot safer. As a pedestrian anyway. To Anzac Memorial Park signage. Last time I come along they just painted this memorial gate up here. King George Memorial Gate. So we'll try and show it again. If we can. Due to the person mowing there, we may not be able to. The National Service Memorial, 1951 to 1972. I've shown that in full detail in other videos. The Coles Supermarket, Sepoy Corner where Sepoy's shop used to be, the big variety store type thing. A lot of people say I had just about everything. I don't think I ever went in it as a child. I used to come up on holidays, but I remember going past it, I remember seeing it. So there's your Anzac Memorial, King George Memorial Gate. It'd be nice if they fixed up the plaque on here, they can actually read it. Through there's Hungry Jack's. Roscoe's is just there where the huge signage is. Ernest Street, that becomes Ernest Street. This one here is Ernest. Poor little kid. Fully scared on that, being doubled on a scooter. Not an e-scooter, but still one of the push scooters. An adult and then a toddler. I like it. Sorry, a teenager than a toddler. Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna finish the video up. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Check the links in the description if you want to donate to the channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook if you'd like to. Feel free to add your own photos and that. Keep them all G-rated, of course.